evening. Another first-time chatter. It's Spam on Sense. Spam on Sense. That's pretty good. I like that name. How is everyone's night? Oh, look at that. He scratches like a dog. Like a poopery dog. All right, let's see what happens when I do this. Let's see where we go. Did you check my DMs? Not yet, man. Not yet. Be sure to take a look at that. Oh, he's blocking the future. Mesa City. Let's see. Pizza night, huh? Can I load a game? Oh, here we go. It's one of your favorite video games? Good to hear that, Tori. To the... Message to the hideout. Tori Diskin with the sub. Thank you so much. Oh, and that is a gift sub from Forewarn. He's back at it again, y'all. Handing out the subs. Rub-a-dub-dub. No. Bad. Oh, man. These controls. So I was thinking we need to do something a little spooky. But I can relive these, right? Yeah. It's bumpy. Patch. Red. It's patch. Oh, there's a... I see. Ooh, I got a trophy for this. See, I was thinking we should do something a little Halloween-y. Oh. Take that. Stupid fly. There you go. That's awesome, Forewarn.
You don't believe ghosts, do you?
Sure I do. My scanners have picked up verifiable paranormal.
Yeah, I love the Miss Ruby level. I'm a huge fan.
This swamp is oozing with...
First time viewer, chatter, hobby boy, let's go.
Suck it up, Ben. We got work to do.
Listen to that whispery voice.
Don't forget to use the new move you learned from my shot section of the Phaevius raccoonus.
You mean the raccoon rail walk?
The roots and vines around here are perfect for that. All you gotta do is...
Jump and hit the circle button.
Especially where you see the bark has been worn away. And where it's...
I like how Bentley has, like, Homer Simpson hair.
You'll rail slide like a skater grinding pipe.
I'm liking it.
Man, that was when rail sliding like a skater grinding pipe was super cool. Forewarn with more subs. Handing out the subs like they're cookies in a jar. Woo! Oh no! I'm sorry, there's no help. I'm gonna pay for that. Wait, why did I was definitely pressing the circle button. See you later, Sly. Well, with Forewarn's help, you now have access to all the awesome emotes that we have available to you in Gamerland. Including your very own Sly Cooper. Man, Forewarn, you must have gotten paid. Handing out all the subs. There's another one right here.
Sorry, Sly, but this is one mission you will have to accomplish without me.
You don't believe ghosts, do you?
Sure I do.
Wait, I already did this. You can do it here too? Oh, the talkie points are everywhere. Okay. So a moment ago, oh, what the heck? Oh man, that is unforgiving. That's right, and then there's lives. And you're all in Discord. Yeah, I'm trying to see if some of my mods come around. Assume you all can hear me, right? Okay, what am I doing wrong? I am definitely pressing the circle button. Oh! I wonder if it's my controller. I swear I know how to play video games. There is like a little bit of latency because I'm playing this off my computer instead of straight out of the HDMI. So if it's finicky. I'm getting punished a little for it. But it should, oh yeah, there's just a tiny bit of latency there. Oh man. What was that original checkpoint? Oh man. Guys, we're gonna make it through this. We're doing it. Oh, not that, not now. Not now. No, don't die. No. No. I wonder if that's Chumley. Are they all named Chumley? My servant Chumley, distastefully bad juju. Okay, avoid this guy. There we go. Hey guys, I did it. Oh no! This game is spooky because it's hard. Titan the Shapeshifter. Thanks for joining us this evening. Oh, not here. Okay, you know what I think it is that I've been playing Sly 3 so much, and 2 and 4, that I've completely forgotten what it's like to play Sly 1. I mean, this is a radically different game. I mean, we all know this, but... Oh, come on! It even clicked me. You could hear it. It said, nope, nope, nothing there for you to touch. Since you're the voice of Sly, did you know in a level in Miss Ruby's area, I forgot what level, but a code of spells of something bad? I don't know what that means. Hey, Kevin, have you tried pressing the circle button? I don't see any crazy blue lights. Alright. My head's in the game now, guys. This is happening. But this is hitting all the spooky vibes. I definitely like it. Forcing me to enjoy the spooky vibes. Take that, spooky spider. There we go. Spooky spider. Double spiders. There we go. Alright. No, no, no! Oh, Chumley! Chumley, why? Oh, Chumley. Gotta be cool. Be cool, Chumley. Be cool. That's what I did. Oh, there's a horseshoe over there. Fly creepypasta. The circle button stopped working. Ooh. Yeah, Miss Ruby's a good boss. I mean, I definitely rage quit that level. Oh no! Oh! Sucked out the purple raccoon goo. No, I gotta stop doing that. I want to run fast. That's not gonna work. You know, for spookier, I could have gone with, you know, the Contessa's level. Played a game that I actually know how to play. I definitely pressed the circle button. You can hear it clicking, guys. You can hear it. You can hear it. Let's take this moment to talk about the giveaway. Is everybody... Oh, no. Oh, I can't see. Oh, it does pause. Okay, there you go. Has everybody followed the channel? Because you got to follow the channel. We just need a few more follows, and then we will unlock. Or subscribe. That's also an option. Do that too. The code means die, die, die in Cantonese. How many more? Yeah, let's see. What are we up to? We need 200 more. We are currently at 2801. Exactly. 2801. Clorox Lounge. Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. All right. Evening, y'all.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Happy
Hello.
Halloween time.
Happy spooky.
So close.
So, it's Halloween. It's Halloween time. Don't you think?
It is Halloween time, that's for sure, yeah. I'm just waiting on Halloween. I'm tired of waiting.
It'll be here. Just close your eyes and go into a coma, like all good
Right.
boys and girls. And Halloween time will be here before you know it.
Hopefully you wake up from your coma eventually.
Well, that's why it's spooky. It has to sound like you're dead.
30 years from now, you wake up exactly on Halloween. You're like, finally!
Yay! I love Halloween. Also, you've been dead.
Don't worry, we fed you the whole time, though.
Through a tube.
Fun.
Who here?
What What are you guys doing with your
Cooler way to
lives?
spend the night. Crossing some animals.
Oh, nice, nice. I assume the new one, right? Not the old.
Well, in preparation for the new one, I am so far behind. Like, the last time I think I played was December of last year.
Wait, is there another new one coming out? What do you mean the
Well,
new?
Updates.
there's a
Oh,
new
updates.
expansion
Sure,
coming
sure,
out.
sure.
Yeah, the DLC is coming out, and I gotta get prepped. There's gonna be lots of stuff, and I'm so far behind. I got like months of catching up to do.
The
What?
new villagers look so cute.
What is the new? Is it a theme or is it just new friends or what happens?
So the new like paid DLC is gonna be like essentially like what Happy Home Designer was on the DS.
Oh.
It's gonna be kind of like that, except right into the main game. But then the free update adds a bunch of stuff that was in the other games that was missing from this one, like the roost with Rooster, who's the coffee guy,
That's fun.
and like back in the GameCube version of the game, you could do these like morning stretches and stuff. I think that's coming back. It's cute.
It's fun.
Just like lots of just like fan favorite stuff that people were complaining that was missing.
They're like, you know what? Let's put it back in and have you pay for it. That seems to make
They're
sense
like,
to me.
fine. Well, the missing stuff is gonna be part of a free update, and then
Oh,
the new
okay.
stuff, the paid DLC, is like the Happy Home. Basically, it's like kind of caving to everything everyone was asking for, and they've said this is the last major free content update. So it's like they finally caved, and they're like, all right, now never ask us for anything ever again.
That one's on us. Sorry, guys. We
Yeah.
shortchanged you.
No, stop. Yeah, no, stop asking.
I think this part that I just did with that guy looking down is probably one of my favorite parts of the game. And this whole go around lighting the stuff, I think it's such a treat. And it's the most almost like Sly 2 in the whole Sly 1 game, don't you think? Oh gosh, what?
Yeah, it's very like it puts you in a situation where you're like, well, how do I get out of this? And makes
Yeah.
you feel more sneaky.
That's right. As opposed to just running down a pre-described path. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, because that's like the goal of this anyway. And all the interviews was like the word thieviness came up a lot.
Which is totally a word.
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, they made it. Words are invented every day, you know.
Thieviness.
But like that's why the gameplay change in 2 happens, because it just makes you feel more thievy. Like this doesn't make you feel as sneaky, right? The other games make you feel more sneaky.
Yeah. More like the idea of being the thievy. Of the thievy
Mhm.
thief. Oh boy.
Thievy Thieverson.
You know,
That's what
let's
they should have named him, Sly Thieveson.
let's just put a safe right out here in the middle of the swamp. That'll be fine, right? Yeah, that's fine. No one.
Hey, it's kept up pretty well. It's not
Yeah, it's
corrosive
true.
or anything.
Right.
Where else are you gonna put it?
In a house?
That's boring,
Swamp.
Kevin. How are you going to entice people to steal from it if you put it in a house?
How
Let
they
me
gonna
put
be
this
thievy?
house in the middle of my swamp so I can put my safe in the middle of my house.
You know what? I will have you not mock Florida anymore. So.
That's what happened, actually. Is a big tornado came in. There used to be a house there.
Oh, too soon. That actually might be true. Right now I'm gonna be thievy. Oh, and I have to be smart because I'm out of lives.
That's going to be in the HD remakes. They're going to put
Isn't
like
this-
what used to be a house there.
Hey, forewarned. Thanks for the cheers. How many gift subs do I need to give? You don't have to give any more, bro. You've done it. You did it.
You've given enough for a lifetime.
I was gonna
You
say.
beat the game.
Yeah,
Go
you
outside.
beat the game. Go outside.
Touch some grass.
What is this spiky
I need to
earth?
touch some grass.
Can't tell if that's a euphemism.
Needs to be feared.
And what are you doing there, Sly Daniels, this evening?
Doing some doodles.
Yeah.
I like to doodle every once in a while.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good way to relax the old doodle noodle.
Yeah, I haven't been like drawing as much because I've been trying to like do more coding and learning Unity. I've been trying to do some animation, but I don't know. I suck at two things, and that's animation and programming, and I need to be better at both.
Unfortunately, those are the things you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I feel you though. I'm so proud of myself. I coded something. It wasn't quite last week. It was a couple weeks ago. Steven, was it you that tried to reach out on Twitter and be like, "Hey, I help you with that"?
Oh yeah, for your little
Yeah.
bar, the loading bar.
Yeah, I'm doing like a little follower bar thing for like, Twitch, and I'm trying to make it look like the thief meters from Sonic 2 and 3.
Oh, that's fun.
And it is so like hours. I'm sure
It's even harder when it's curved like that, because if it was like a
Yeah.
normal bar, it would be easier. But now you have to
It'd
make
be
it
easy
curved.
peasy, but no. As usual, making things harder than they have to be. But I finished it and it looks dope.
Hey.
I would share it or show somebody a pic or post it online, but I would be afraid that somebody would copy it and do it like instantly
Yeah,
better
probably.
and immediately faster than I did, and then I would just feel sad.
You should have just typed in 24. What are you doing? Oh.
Yeah. Like, but it's gonna look so sick. I'm super excited. And I was thinking, like, if I get a good, confidently working version of it going, we can use it for the follow meter for the Funko
Oh,
Pop
that's a great
screen wall.
idea. That's a great idea.
That would be awesome.
Every time someone follows, the meter goes a little bit higher and goes doom 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 doom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that'd be
idea.
good. That'd be good. It's gonna do your sound
And
design.
it's kind of like a visual motivation for people. Their OCD will kick in so hard they have to get their friends to follow just to fill the meter up.
I think you might be projecting there, but I still will accept it.
No. I hate this minigame. I absolutely hate this
Do you?
minigame.
I always kind of enjoy it. I recognize that it's challenging, but there's something really
Yeah.
satisfying about running over those things and then getting fire.
It's so satisfying. It's just that my childhood is ruined by this, because it was the most frustrating thing as a child.
Yeah, if you're really trying to get it done. But, like, when you get a bunch of them like that, you're like, yes, the world is coming together.
I really did want a racing game with these physics, because I just thought it was fun to just drive around in that,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks so cool.
It's strange, the Sly 1 racing, and especially the racing where you're like, there doesn't seem to be any gravity in this world.
Yeah, especially after you hit the tiki there, like, your physics are really just, like, ramping up. I'm sure they probably copy and pasted a lot from Rocket when working on this game.
Oh,
so
you
they
think?
probably used
Yeah,
physics.
probably true. Yeah, because there's not a lot of room for physics there's not a lot of need for it in Slide 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But I definitely in 3, every time I go to that Penelope level, I want to go down that ramp. And I'm like, you put a ramp here, but there's no gravity when I'm on Bentley's wheelchair. I want to go, but it doesn't do that. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that could be a feature of his wheelchair, though, to make it easier to move around.
That would be nice.
Maybe that's unfortunate.
Bing bang woo! Crimzone! Welcome back, Crimzone. I mean,
Bang, bang, boom.
I think you're the Doodle Noodle and you are the king and queen of subbing to this channel. Am I right?
I'm pretty
Possibly.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm not on Twitch right now. Let me pull up Twitch and see.
What's Twitch?
I don't know. YouTube.
You
Never
said
heard
that
of
so
her.
candidly, though. That's pretty good. What's Twitch?
What is
Never
it?
heard of her.
It's like when people ask me if I work out at work now.
Yeah.
They're just like, "Hey, you work out, right? Like, what do you do?" And I was like, "I don't work out."
That's great. I have a buddy who can solve Rubik's Cubes, and so he'll do this bit where he's like, hey, I can solve that. And then you have to get it to a certain place where you can recognize the pattern. And once he gets it to that place, then he doesn't have to look at it anymore. And so he does this bit when he gets it to that place, and he goes, wouldn't it be funny if I was just messing with you and I have no idea what I'm doing this whole time? And he's looking at you, and you go, oh, you don't know what you're doing. And then he hands it to you at that moment, all done. I'm like, that's a pretty good bit.
I think it would be even better, actually, to, like, solve it almost all the way, but then get to the point where it's so obvious how you solve it, but he's just like, no, I can't.
I don't.
I always have
I don't
problems
know.
with this part.
I don't know. I was just honestly, I was just flipping knobs, and I got lucky. I don't. What is this?
See, I'm trying to get that one there, and they're like, no, you just gotta.
Just
no,
gotta-
no, I got it.
No, hold on. Let me just start over. And you're like, no.
Let me jumble it back up a second. Hang on.
No! That was how I felt every time my parents were trying to teach me how to tie my laces. Like, no, don't, no, you had it. Oh, wow.
No, don't undo it. I just want to go.
Yeah, I just want to go play. There's things to do. I hate you.
No, you have to learn this week. You have to learn.
I never want to learn anything ever. Will this start the train with one cheer? Jimmy, where are you right now? Why are you not talking to us with your mouth?
I'm gonna talk.
I've said a few things.
What have you said?
I've said
Words and stuff.
hello, and in reply to your question of, are we the king and queen of the subs?
Oh, I thought
I
that
said-
was
None of you
slime.
Perhaps.
did nothing, never said anything ever again.
Yeah, I answered for Jimmy. I was like, yeah.
It sounded like I thought it was. So I thought you were. I can't see Discord while I play this stupid minigame at the same time. Well,
Well, I'm still upset.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Very good.
What can I do to make it up to you? What can I do to say that I'm
Platinum
sorry?
all 3 of the games in the Sly trilogy.
Oh,
Or you could sing a shanty about the story of Jimmy.
Hey, I like
There
that.
once was a boy named Jimmy who asked for the impossible. He wanted a platinum, but that made me pull my hair out. It wasn't gonna be possible, so I told him quite flatly, I'm likely to get all those platinums as likely as I am to rhyme in your shanty.
Ah, brought it back. I like that.
It wasn't about the sea at all. That hardly qualifies as a shanty.
Oh, do they have to be about the sea?
Other than the fact that you said the word shanty, otherwise it's just a.
Oh, Jimmy is lost at sea. He's underwater, you see. If you talk to him, he'll quote the alphabet and say A, B, C. I just wanted to rhyme C with C to make it 1, 2, 3. But Jimmy is a mermaid and he's real pretty. Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
Look at those eyelashes, Jimmy. I know Jimmy's got a
Honestly-
red face right now. Look at his
Honestly, you said I'm trapped underwater, and all I can say is.
Seems about right. I think we're done with this. We saw how it's done. I don't have to do any of these. I can just move on. Spooky. Do we have any friends you guys want to bring in? What are we doing tonight? What are y'all doing
We
tonight?
do. I have a whole list of friends.
Whole list of friends. We might kind of go through the friends on the quicker side. 'Cause I might want to play some Tales of Eternia. What do you guys think of that?
Oh yeah. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and throw them right in then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me buffer everybody and tell them that they're going to be drawn in. We'll go with Clover first and Forewarn, and then we're going to go down the list.
Yeah, they were in there early. I saw. Well, that's right. You got to turn invisible. Oh, let's see.
Let me get Clover in here. And Forewarn.
Oh, whoa, what just happened?
I moved you with my mind powers.
Teleportation. My friend in high school used to play with Rubik's Cubes a lot. One time they got in trouble. The teacher took the Rubik's Cube away. My friend pulled out another Rubik's Cube.
That's good.
That's
I'm
awesome.
so confused.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, hi
We
there.
were just talking about Studio Ghibli films in the other chat, and then we just randomly got pulled in.
Uh-huh.
That's my power. That's my power. I disrupt conversations.
I'm pretty sure that's Jimmy's power.
Studio Giblet Gravy.
Oh man,
Wait,
How dare you?
Giblet Gravy?
he's so excited
Yeah.
with himself. How do I
Okay.
activate the invisibility ability? Do I not have it? I
It's
thought I
you got
You
a
have
hold
to-
circle.
Oh, you
you
got
have
to
to hold
hold
circle.
circle. Got it.
Yeah. It's
But
not
you have
its
to
own
be on
power.
the option itself.
Got it. So I went to Universal Studios Day and we rode a bunch of 3D rides, and then we came home and I'm borrowing an Oculus Rift and I put that on for a little while, and I'm really dizzy right now. All way to say, I have a lot of motion sickness experience.
Oh man.
Wait. Hold on 1 second. Oculus Rift, where did you go?
Universal Studios?
Oh, okay, Universal Studios. I was like, what? Did he say something else? Like, did I hear
Yeah,
something
yeah.
bad?
Oh, Kevin, you don't have the power up
I
for
don't
it.
have
do
the
you?
power up yet. I'll never get
Yeah, you
Oh.
don't have the walking power up. I think it's the literal last one, so you have to have all the clue bottles to get it.
Oh, no. You get it in Panda King's area.
Yeah, which is the last one.
Which is the last one?
That is not the last one. The last one is Clockwork.
There isn't a safe
Oh,
for clock.
awkward. Oh.
Yeah. There's no clock. There's no safe at Clockwork, is what he means.
You're not safe.
It's the last power up. So I'll go.
No, that's not the last power up. That's something else. There was. Where was it?
Fight.
I think it was in that
Fight.
flooding temple.
This one I have nothing on. Oh, let's see.
Get you them bottles, bro.
Go get them bottles. I guess we could go. That
But
doesn't feel
if you
spooky though. I like all this spookiness. It feels Halloweeny.
Oh.
But if you were trying to get past that guard, you're supposed to go on the other fence, and then you can just walk along the corner a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
now I know. I know I just have to.
Hello,
Well,
Sly
I'm
Cooper
in.
fan. Sly Cooper #1 fan, if not one of the most top fans.
What? Oh, so many clue bottles. Oh,
Oh, hello.
too many clue bottles we missed.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I also noticed my friend Tori in the chat.
Tori!
I was not expecting her to actually show up.
Tori May.
No, her username is Tori Diskin. That's her actual name.
Doxed.
Right on. Well, more fans, more friends, the more fun. Yeah, this game is hard, guys. This game is hard.
I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm the biggest fan of Disney.
Sorry, you have a little compression there. What was that?
I said, are you a biggest fan of Disney?
I am a big fan of Disney. I don't think I'm the biggest fan, but I'm definitely a big fan of Disney. Are you a
Okay,
big
well,
fan of
let's say
Disney?
you're one of the biggest fans.
Yeah, I don't know if I could say biggest, but I'm definitely a big fan of Disney. I admire a lot of what they do. I have Disney Plus, and I enjoy all the making of the rides that made us and stuff.
Oh.
They're really good. Yeah, I enjoy Disney a lot. I definitely watch just about any Disney movie that's out, Pixar movie that's out. I've seen them all. So yeah.
Agreed. I'm still waiting for Encanto to come out.
Encanto?
Why do you ask?
Capybara.
Is that it?
Are you a big fan of Disney?
Yeah.
Right on, right on. Have you been to the parks?
No, I never been to Disney World. I just watch Disney movies.
Oh my god, I recommend that you go.
I've only been to one, and it was in California. But
Oh wow.
it was so magic. It was the cars section so authentic.
It's pretty.
So well done.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about the parking lot?
Yeah. Like there was a Ford there. I saw one time.
They almost look like real cars.
They did. It was.
can you believe it? There was an entire section dedicated to Subarus.
Yeah, and it only cost $30 to get in, and then I got to drive around and leave. It was so cool. There
I
were
was
pictures
really
of the characters.
Kevin, I think you're going to miss a few clue bottles.
Oh, I'm totally gonna
Absolutely.
miss.
You already missed two.
Yeah, I missed two. This
Yeah,
is fun.
back
This
on
is
the
good.
vine slide.
Wow. And if I get this one, then yeah, I can just do this level again, and I'll have them all. Damn. Do I keep them even if I die here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Blue bottles.
Oh.
Woo.
I have a
And
question.
he died.
Go for it. What's your question?
Have you watched What If Marvel series?
Yeah, big fan.
Oh my gosh.
In fact, Mick Wingert, who was on the stream during the summer, he's the voice of Iron Man in those episodes.
It was so dark. Oh my god.
It sure was. That is very true.
Yeah.
But it had a good
I'm going to-
redemptiveness to it. Oh, but I think it had a good redemptive end to it. I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, it's like a reimagining series.
For sure. And I like that it's Marvel movies are based on comic books. And so then they're like, we made a bunch of movies, now let's make a cartoon show based on the movies. So someday they're going to make a comic book based on the cartoon show, based on the movies, based on the comic book.
Based on the games.
Yeah, exactly, based on the games.
Which there are games based on the movies already. So.
That's right. Ow, my head hurts. The snake. No, get it! Get it! Ah, yeah!
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, I am going to say this once really quickly. Peace, Sub, and Tori, you two are both liars. I'm the biggest fan of Disney.
Disney.
Ooh,
Disney.
a challenge.
A challenge has been issued. Alright, where's the
I
safe
issue-
around here?
I issue you two a challenge. Give me any Disney trivia you guys know.
I won't give you any Disney trivia, but I will say this: the percussion teacher at my university played marimba on Under the Sea. In the
Really?
original.
That
Yeah.
would have been a good trivia question. What
Name the
character
first Disney character.
did my teacher play?
My
Your teacher?
my teacher played the marimba in the background that was not on screen.
In Fantasia.
Who is Fantasia?
Wait,
Who's
isn't Fantasia the movie that Night on Bald Mountain was composed for?
Yes.
Was it composed for that? That's cool.
No, it was composed a century before.
I was gonna say, I feel like I knew that movie, or knew that song, but you, if you're gonna give me
Do you know
musical
the first
trivia, I'm gonna
Disney
believe
princess?
you. Who is the Disney? Well, Snow White would be the first Disney princess.
Oh wow, he actually got it.
You know,
Oh,
Beautiful
you know
movie.
where I first heard Night on Bald Mountain from?
Where?
I first heard that tune on Earthworm Jim for SNES.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what it was
It's in the
composed
second
for.
level.
That's
It was
what
composed for
yeah,
that.
For Earthworm
Yeah.
Jim.
what?
Yeah. That's where it came from. That was the original. That was the original cut. So.
Wait, what game is it?
Earthworm Jim.
Oh, I used to play that when I was little.
That's
I've
great.
never heard of such a thing.
Good. It's a
You
good
get-
scroll.
it's beautiful. The art direction in that's so good. So weird.
So,
Kevin, why do you keep killing Sly?
yeah, I know. I'm having a hard time with these circle button moves here.
Which is surprising considering how many times you say jump and hit the circle
Yeah.
button in this game.
So I realized playing to tell you, Jimmy, because I know you love the Metroid Dread. I play the Switch using a Wii U Pro controller and a off-market adapter to sync the two. And I realized that either the Pro controller or the syncy thing, probably the Pro controller, is not good analoginess, and I have a hard time angling things up. So it's really challenging me at an extra level because I refuse to use the Switch controller. And every now and then I'll sit with the actual Switch, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can hit stuff that I can't normally hit.
Yeah.
You're not
And
meant
how
to use
far-
it.
A Wii controller?
The Wii U controller, Wii U Pro controller. It looks a lot. What I'm doing right now feels a lot the same. Where I'm having a hard time hitting the points here. Hey, forewarned with more subs. Very nice. Welcome, Vein Pain 2.
I have to. They know Kingdom Hearts, and I love Kingdom Hearts.
Your bar is super low. I just.
The entry fee.
That's so messed up. What was it for? You don't see me giving you guys any negativity.
Dr. Dark Cow. That's a sweet
I think
name.
that's Dark Crow.
Oh, Cow.
So how far have you guys gotten into Metroid Dread?
I'm into the second. I did the boss battle, and got to the second world, to the next world, whatever it is. And,
Okay.
I
that's
ordered
about it.
mine on Amazon, so I'm waiting on that.
Titania says, Kevin, my man, you gotta hit the circle button.
I know, I sure do. You can
So-
hear it. I'm hitting it, but it's not giving it to me. You can
Let's
hear
get
the
a,
little
let's get a
click.
hand cam.
Yeah.
So I promise you.
I would love to see that. That's
Oh,
Kevin
boo,
just mashing the controller buttons.
Wait, where's the circle button?
I promise you, what
Oh.
I'm about to tell you is not
Furry
spoilery
is
in
in the
any way
chat.
whatsoever.
Go for it,
But if
Jimmy.
you're the kind of person that likes to 100% this game,
Yeah.
it's gonna be pretty tough.
Well, I could guarantee.
Well,
I
that's
knew
gonna
that.
be me.
And I am definitely not the kind of person that 100%s any game. So I am not. I am like a butterfly when it comes to games. I flutter around and cross-pollinate, and that's my job.
Why does that sound so bad to say?
Interesting analogy choice.
Is that not?
Agreed.
Do you guys not know what science is? Like, that's what butterflies do.
Oh my! You're gonna bring science into this chat?
Is science related to physics?
Yes.
What?
Definitely.
I guess my question is, what happens when you cross-pollinate a game?
You get baby games, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
That's
Speaking
being
of
science,
Speaking
right?
of crossing something, I hear fistics, and I think of physics and fisticuffs may
I mean,
match
just
together.
look at Symphony of the Night. Like Metroid. Without Metroid, what is Symphony of the Night? You know. Doesn't
Also,
exist.
Steven, you're welcome.
With what?
He gave you a
Look at
gift.
the chat.
Oh, well, thank you, man.
I'm surprised Ahmad isn't subbed.
Yeah, I spend my money on art supplies and game things to make games.
And beer.
And no, I don't like beer. Beer's disgusting. If you ever get a beer
Ooh,
near me,
someone who
I'm
actually
gonna
understands me.
You
smack
take
it out of your
that
hand.
back.
No, Jimmy, I'm gonna smack it out of your hand if you ever hand me a beer. I swear to God.
Jimmy, you're Captain Hook. You
I
like
would-
rum.
At least push it back to me.
No, Jim,
No, well,
Jimmy, you like rum, okay?
Steven, what do you drink?
I do like
Soda.
bourbon sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like Smirnoff. I like fruity drinks a lot. I love Aqua Velva. An Aqua Velva is delicious.
Well, if the three of us ever find ourselves at a bar, I will definitely pay for the beer and the bourbon. She smashed it out of Jimmy's
more like
hands.
he'll pay for the shots.
Hey, it's a good thing you live in a bourbony place.
Yeah. One scotch, one bourbon.
Have I ever mentioned? Well, since we're in October already, the Halloween month, and I did dress up as Sly Cooper once.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
spooky Sly
That just
Cooper.
showed
scary.
you guys how much I love the game.
Absolutely.
That was like my first and only cosplay I've ever done too.
Was
So
it?
I can agree.
Now you gotta post the picture. Now you gotta.
I was
Post
gonna
the
say
picture.
I've seen it, right? I know what that looks like.
Well, I need to ask my mother. She has the picture somewhere.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Yeah, go for
And
the
also,
question.
Last question.
also in a sense, into Clover, I did dress up as the cat as my profile pic as well.
The cat from the Cat Returns.
Yep, I had
Oh.
to. I love that character too.
One last question before we move on. Clover, you got the stage.
Well, okay. Have you watched Hamilton or heard of Hamilton?
I know Hamilton. I have not put that on yet, and I know I'm years behind.
You know
at this point.
Hamilton? You know him personally?
Yeah, he's a real nice guy. He's the robot
I did.
that talks to them in Cars 3, right?
Yeah.
You got the sense of humor, Kevin.
Yeah, thanks. And the deep Cars trivia to make up for my lack of musical knowledge.
Kevin,
Definitely.
The Cars Park.
Okay,
Right.
here's one thing I wanted to know. Oh, apparently I was told that you had a poll about what you would play in a game as well. Like, I don't know, was it last week? And it was between Kingdom Hearts and what was the other one?
Guild Wars. We ended up with Guild Wars because I didn't have to change consoles. We were right there. I just loaded up.
Convenient.
Yeah, it was good, and it was Halloweeny, so it was extra fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Where was I in this chat? I would have blown that poll away.
Well,
Probably
you're here
would've.
now, and you let us know now.
That's
all
right.
that matters. That's all that matters.
You're
I
right.
We'll
have,
move
like,
on
I
now.
have like 32,000 points to use.
Spin them right now. Spin them right now as a
How about
video. Spin them
here?
right now. If I don't see that, you're fired.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Here you go.
Moving out. Bye, Clover. Bye, Forewarn.
Bye.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, next is Frosty and Drew. We're gonna get these people
Frosty
in here so
and
we can
Drew.
Go on to Frosty's gone. Well, okay.
Frosty was
Frosty
in there
Drew.
from the Oh gosh, snake time! Ah, wasn't
Frosty,
touching each other.
if you're hearing this, Frosty, I'm putting a star next to your name. If you come
Damn it.
back, I'll bring you in. But if not, we gotta move on. Drew and Floor Ice Cream. Drew, our boy Drew.
Floor ice cream guy.
And then Floor Ice Cream. Where is
Speaking
he?
of,
There he is.
as you bring those people in, how about the fact that the bot worked this afternoon? How cool was that?
I know, that's crazy.
Big win.
Yeah. I didn't hear Zane screaming, but I'm sure he was somewhere.
I
No,
felt it in my
I saw
heart.
him in chat today. I don't think he was paying attention. I think he's been doing interviews for new jobs.
But for people to be hired or for him to have new jobs?
For him to have a new job.
Oh, I gotta follow up with that guy.
Drew, Floor Ice Cream, you here?
No! Damn it! Stupid snake
There we
level.
go.
You know why they made a slide 2? To redeem this impossibly difficult game. That's why. They're like, you know what? We've made kids cry for too long. Let's make a game that's not as painful.
I did definitely have a harder time with Sly 1 than the others.
Absolutely.
For sure.
This is very
The one hit kill.
The one hit kill. Yeah. Like what's up with that?
Oh, now you got 2 hits. That was the thing. Wasn't that the same thing with Crash?
Yeah.
It's like Crash Bandicoot.
Wait, and that is my thought process on Sly 1 is that it is level design wise a love letter to Crash Bandicoot, I would say.
Specifically Crash 3.
Ah, damn. Alright, we're out.
Because like there's so many similarities between like Sly 1 and Crash 3.
This is very freeing though, because I don't have to do these. I can just be like, that was fun. Look how Halloweeny that level was, guys. Yay, moving right along.
Yeah. and the next one.
I always play that level with like the water bit.
Which water? The one we were just doing with the snake?
Like no, what I meant to say, the water upgrade where like Sly can survive in the water.
Oh, yeah.
That snake was the most terrifying thing to me as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
It is pretty cool. There's a lot of great characters in this game. A lot of really fun
yeah.
things to look at, for sure.
Like General Sal.
Like General Sal.
Yeah, he's my favorite in Sly 1.
Scene when he just walks in this safe house and Bentley's like, he has my computer. He won't do.
That's a different General Sal. I'm talking about Sly 1 General Sal.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's
He's
that?
like
Well, the guard dude.
He's the gorilla light guard in Panda King's level.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
I wonder if that was like an intentional throwback or they forgot that they used that already.
I feel like it's that second thing you said.
I thought it was going to be a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B.
We need to come up with an Asian character name. What
yeah,
can
the
we
ghost
think
level.
of?
And then they're like, they make Sly 3, and they're like, all right, his name is General Sal. I was like, we kind of did our like, what? No way.
No, I don't.
It's the only one we know.
Fire that intern. They know nothing.
Well, they realized that General Sal was like such a perfect name for like a chicken general. Like,
Yeah.
you couldn't just throw it away.
That's fair.
When a name works, it works. This is just like
Yeah.
spammy button time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whee!
Anyway, how's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah, pretty good.
Super good.
Biden.
I'm excited
So-
to play.
Go for it.
Oh, good.
I'm excited to play Horse Life Adventures on Nintendo DS.
Is it Barbie Horse Life Adventures?
No, it's not Barbie.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
even
Horse Life. I found this in like a supermarket like a year ago, and I picked it up and bought it, and I haven't touched it since.
What an
That's
interesting.
me and about 35% of my game collection, actually. No lie. I have Sekiro Shadows Die Twice still in the plastic wrap.
I
But,
have
like,
2
what?
games still in the plastic wrap.
Why was there a Nintendo DS game being sold in the year 2020?
It was a
you
bargain
know, they
bin, is what he's
still-
saying, right?
What?
It was a bargain bin?
No, it was just like sitting right on the shelf, like right next
It
to
might
the
have-
Switch games.
Wow.
It might have been something that they've just not sold in 20 years that they found in their storage room, and they're like,
They still
"Let's
made
put
Just
this on
Dance.
the floor."
They still made a Just Dance game for the Wii.
Here's the thing.
Well-
You know that right now in 2021, or if it releases in 2022, there is going to be a game that is released for the Game Boy Advance.
Shut
Eh.
up. Why?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I am questioning it myself, but it sounds like it would be really cool.
I think actually now with like the rise of limited, like smaller distributors like Limited Run and Kickstarter and stuff, there are people who have projects going.
Oh, Kevin, you missed it.
Yeah, I got it. That was the last one. That was it.
Yeah, right over there.
Yeah, thanks.
And I also think that, like, with that specifically, we'll be going more towards, like, digital becoming normal, and then we'll have to wait for our physical copies because of things like Limited Run. But I'm willing to wait if it means I have a physical copy.
Here,
Yeah,
I'm putting, I'm putting a link to the IGN article discussing this game in chat. There you go.
I have 2 limited run orders I'm waiting on right now, Steven. I 100% agree.
You know, there was a rumor back in the day that someone was developing a Homestar Runner game for the Atari 2600.
I believe it.
And I don't believe it ever came to pass. But the plan was not just like a ROM, but an actual physical cartridge that they were going to build. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I knew that, like, J.G. Quintel, the creator of Regular Show, was, like, planning on making Regular Show to Laserdisc. But since, like, no one had Laserdisc...
More
Yeah.
ability to print
Do
Laserdiscs.
that anyways.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Would have been a big boom in Laserdisc players that hasn't been seen in 30 years.
Speaking of Laserdisc, this week, our house does a buzz because I purchased the Back to the Future 2 Playmobil set. So I have a flying DeLorean and a hoverboard to match my daughter's playground and ambulance set. So
Dang it.
we've been having a lot of time.
And you got it for October 21st.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just in time. You're right. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's been pretty great. They have an Enterprise that you can get, a Starship Enterprise, but it's $500. So
Oh, wow.
and it's the size of a starship. So
Wow.
I won't be getting
Actual
that.
Starship.
Yeah, it sits in orbit, and you can go up and check it out. But
Cool.
Wow. And all the other people are Playmobil people.
that's right, everyone. But they talk to you and offer you Playmobil sandwiches.
Wow, just like the Playmobil movie.
That's right. You get it. You've been there.
Yeah, in the Playmobil movie. I was there the whole entire time.
Is there a Playmobil movie? I gotta go find
Yes.
that.
Yeah. I believe Anna Taylor-Joy is in it.
What
I
year?
only know her. 2019?
Yeah, I'll tell you, it was definitely after the Lego movie.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that the girl
That's
in the
funny.
Queen's Gambit or something?
Yeah, she's got to play Peach.
Yeah, I was
Taylor-Joy.
right. 2019.
They're like, what's the story of that? We're not master builders. You can play. Yeah, everyone should play Mobile.
Mobile play. It's one of the
Mobile
7
play.
types of play.
Well, that's pretty good, actually. What are the other 6 types of play?
I think there's 7 or 8 types of play. It's a research by Stuart Brown.
Interesting.
Yeah, he plays a pivot. I've been learning more about his research papers because of a design class and what we're doing in Unity and stuff like that.
Educate me
interesting.
more. I want to know more what the other 6 other types of play are. And what is mobile play? What does that even mean?
Apparently Daniel Radcliffe is in this movie.
As himself.
Interesting.
Let me open up my...
And we can tell that it's a good movie because it's got an 18 on Rotten Tomatoes.
An 18.
That means it's excellent.
I missed it. What did he say it was?
You didn't say.
Oh, you got it.
I'm lagging, so.
Got it. Thank
or
you.
I'm fine.
Someone had to decide what these codes were. Be like,
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they won't let you do this until you get all the clue bottles, because you know people would have just sat there and tried to crack it, and that would be the thing.
Oh yeah.
It's
And then
been-
like they're always in like the same order.
yeah, you're right.
This one features
And like, hey, there's Dev Cuperini. That Dev is Dev Madden, one of the original creators and writers for Slack.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
He also worked on Plants vs Zombies. So if you
Did he really?
recognize that-
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I think he still has his own studio, I believe.
Does he? Yeah, I should. We were messaging just the other day. I should know more. He's a talented guy. He's very cool.
Yeah. One of like, I mean, the first Sly game is a big influence on me as an artist in general. So like, anything by, I can't remember his last name. Darn it, Travis something. Peter Chan's concept art was beautiful, and then Dev Madden's art, like it's just so beautiful. Like no straight lines. They're all just jagged and kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
into thick
Yeah.
ratio. I love it.
Personality everywhere. Yeah. Oh no. Hey, how do you get through this purple haze here?
You gotta go from the other way.
Of course.
Yeah, it's like a
Evil
lot.
other way.
And then you gotta knock out that candlestick.
Oh, to open the door. Sure.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh.
Oh, that's right, because you open this. That's part of the thing, right? You have to.
Yeah.
This is the second layer.
Yeah. Got layers like an ogre.
Like an onion.
Yar.
Why not make it a parfait?
I don't like parfaits. I don't care what anyone else likes.
So there. That's fair. So at Universal Studios today, I don't know if you care for the Secret Lives of Pets, but there's a little Secret Life of Pet ride, and then as you're walking through the neighborhood, because it's supposed to look like New York, and it looks like, from the movie.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, isn't that the movie with the bunny?
Yes, that bunny in the park appears on the balcony and talks to you, and he just he's just, like because some of the parks will have a donkey. This is like donkey, but he'll just talk. So I was asking him what his favorite snacks were, and we had a whole conversation about pizza rolls with this animatronic bunny this afternoon. It's pretty cool.
Also, I really. This is like my favorite level.
This is a pretty good one, yeah.
Even I'm gonna tell Kevin about the shenanigans that happened the other night at my job.
Ooh, shenanigan
All right,
me.
sweet. That's probably going to be the last story before we have to move on to. Just keep in mind.
We had a shenanigans here, and I always got the turkey O'Toole, but they discontinued it.
This,
No, that's a Bennigan's. Come on, guys. Come on, stay with it.
Where are you guys at?
Wake up.
Wake up.
Come
Wake
on,
up.
that
Come
was-
on.
that was some
If that
quality
was a snake, it would have
wordplay.
bit you, son.
Is that like a Californian thing? Or
You
like
guys not
what-
have Bennigan's? Is that not a thing?
Not that I know of.
Oh, really? Oh, maybe it's an old restaurant chain. Maybe they're not around. It's like an Irish-themed restaurant chain, like like Applebee's, but it's all. And so they have the turkey O'Toole, which is a pretzel.
Come on,
bread
guys.
with
I'm
turkey.
talking about Cab Calloway. You never heard of Cab Calloway? Come on.
All right, go ahead. Shenanigans. Go for it.
I know about Tim Hortons.
Well,
You're
was also
Canadian.
the-
I see. I see.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just very close to it though.
Like emotionally, or.
I wish.
Yeah.
ouch.
Okay, Drew, go for your story.
Oh,
So, It was less of a shenanigan and more like, I kind of feel like Homer Simpson right now.
Well, I love this story already.
You know how I told you the other week I work in a water department and pump water to the
Yeah.
water towers?
I want your job for an afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, so we for now. So I have the screen right next to me that tells me how much water is being pumped to the city. I also was working a 16-hour that day. We're pumping like 12.5 million to the city. I'm just on my laptop, almost 11 hours in. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh on my laptop, glancing at the screen every 40 to 60 seconds. This guy plays new cards. I read them. Probably takes me 20 more seconds than usual to look back at the screen. Looked back at it. 0.5 million gallons being pumped to the city. I'm like,
Oh no. What happened?
Excuse me? One of our valves, the valve that we were using, just shut off. Not enough oil in said valve and something else. So I just I slammed my computer, just sprinted to that building, and was like, "Okay, what to do now?" Turned the other pump on, called my boss in the middle of the night. I was like, "Yeah, so I have water pumping, but it's not going to be enough. What do I do?"
That's
And
a nightmare. Yeah.
walked me through the process. And apparently, like, well, I knew something like that was bound to happen eventually, but like that was my first uh-oh moment. It almost felt, you know, in like a bunch of like stereotypical like animated shows where like a nuclear meltdown goes off. It's like countdown, countdown, warning, warning. Because if I don't respond to that, if I didn't turn that water on, that water would have started draining, and people would have. It was it was a
Lots of angry phone calls.
And then you pour more water onto it, and then the problem will solve itself.
That's right. Speedwagon Forewarn is gifting your sub there. Welcome to Gamerland. Thanks again, Forewarn. So was it because you were not looking at the screen, or like if you had been staring at the monitor, it still would have happened, right?
It still would have happened regardless. It's just the fact that I noticed 20 seconds after it happened, which isn't really any bit of a difference at all. It's just the fact that it's like, what's happening? It just, but here's what's funny. I go to the screen that shows the valves, and it just says fail. It's flashing on and off. I'm like, that's not good. So
I guess I'm not going to get to play anymore.
What I find my favorite thing though is my friend was still up at that time, so I messaged him after like I calmed down and got everything set up. I was like, so this thing happened at work, and the first thing he messaged me back was, "What did you do?"
So true. It's funny. I can relate to your story because when my son was born, I had a PS Vita in the hospital because you just sit around for hours waiting for this kid to come up. And you go late into the night, and you sleep on a cot and whatever. And so I had, to entertain myself, I downloaded Little Big Planet Vita, and was playing that, and had to wait for it to install and stuff. And then I got sleepy and whatever, and fell asleep, and then woke up probably around 2 or 3, and then the birthing process began and everything, and then she's push and all that, and then suddenly there's a baby in the room. And the baby cries, and I'm not kidding you. My first thought was, I'm probably not going to get to play that game now.
Priorities, man.
Oh, no
it's
kidding.
It's like, come see your son. But Sackboy, though.
Yeah, but Sackboy,
It's got touchscreen controls in Little Big Planet.
It just finished downloading. Can I,
But yeah, now it's time to move on.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you sorted it all out, and there's water for everyone.
I'm at work right now, by the way.
That's awesome.
He is.
That's awesome.
All right, we'll see y'all later. There you go. And also, Drew.
Yeah.
Okay,
What is happening? What is happening?
A smoocheroo.
That was a little smooch. Do we have Frosty yet? No, Frosty is still gone. So we're going to move on to, is Crystal here? Crystal is here, and so is Coco. So we're going to do Crystal and Coco.
This has been fun while you're pulling them in. I just wanted to say goodbye. I have been
Not
compelled to
staying
play
for...
Overwatch with some homies.
Oh, okay.
All right. Ooh,
I might
Overwatch. That's
return
fun.
later, but...
Tales of Eternia, though, Doodle.
Yeah. I'll try to be back, but for now, that's fine. Adios.
Tanya.
That's right, it's this. I gotta get on that. I forget it's Halloween for that. I need to play that game. Is there any good... Is she still here? Is there any good skins?
No, she's
I gotta find it.
I saw Winston has a werewolf skin, which looked kind of cute.
I worked really hard for that Farah headless skin. I really like it. It's my main when I play as it. But now the game changed, and if you want to play as Farah, like, you need to wait 20 minutes to play. So I think that's why I don't play it as much anymore. That and the fact that it was surrounded by political controversy.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Halloween, I managed to make another What If character, and it's kind of more of a Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing. It's their inspiration.
Fun.
Oh, nice.
What character is that?
I already put it in the what was it again? The Art Forever tag.
Yeah.
And this one actually, well, obviously it's a Raven character.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's more relating to the Thaddeus Cooper timeline of the What If character. Basically,
Interesting.
a doctor that got kicked out of practice because inhumane practices. So Paradox decided, why not bring out your intelligence and your skills into this timeline in exchange of stopping this Cooper?
Interesting.
That's kind of fun. I like the idea of what if Coopers. Like, that's pretty cool.
What if Cooper's and what if bad guys?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, a Sly Cooper comic book would do so well right now.
It really would.
To be honest, I would love to see if there was a DLC where you can actually play all the ancestors. That would be interesting to play.
Dude, I would love just a video game of just playing like each like episodic chapter of playing like a Cooper in a big hub world or something like that.
I would just like Sly 5. Am I alone?
Right? Kevin, you get to play every guard in
Every guard.
Every guard.
That's pretty cool. That's actually, that kind of hurts my brain a little.
Oh, dude.
Actually, another thing is like along with that, but also the partners that worked with every Cooper in every generation. Like,
Yeah, but the guards just sit around and, but the guards just sit around and do nothing. So I just want to like right now, just like walk, and this is the game. I just have to patrol this area and wait for a player to come and do something.
Now they could sneeze, they could cough.
Yeah, that's right.
Your butt and go. Oh,
Press X to do idle animation 1.
There you go. See, there you go. Think of how many lines you'd have to read, though. Like, how much we'd be paying you.
Oh, this is a great idea. You have
Look
great
at that.
ideas.
Where's my check, Sony?
Dude,
It's like Sony, hire us, please.
I'm sitting here imagining Doom Eternal's multiplayer style, but as guards trying to stop Sly.
Yeah.
That was like on the Sucker Punch forums. I said this. Everyone said it was a bad idea. I thought it was awesome. It was the guards have to play in first person, and then Sly gets to play in third person, and you have to like find him. And once he gets into your peripheral, like your cone opens up, so you have the flashlight, but instead all the lights in the building turn on, and then you can hunt after Sly. And after a certain amount of time that the guards don't find him, the lights go back out, and then you have to try to find him again. You can find his footprints and stuff.
You know, that is a great game idea, but it would fail for the same reason that people drop out of Among Us, because everybody would just want to be Sly, right?
Yeah. Well,
That is a game-wise, that's a great idea.
You just gotta design things to be fun. Like you gotta incentivize the player, man.
I don't know why, but that kind of reminds me of the Nintendo Land game, Mario Chase, I think. That's one of the video. That was one of the video games from the Wii U game on Nintendo Land.
Nice.
Basically, it's a tag game where you play as 3 or 4 Toads, and your objective is to find Mario, who is running around in this maze-like area. Yeah, the person who plays Mario has the Wii U pad, while the others play on the Nintendo Wii remotes, I think. It's been a while since I played.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
Nice.
It's fun.
Nintendo Land apparently had a lot of really good games that are just kind of gone now, which sucks.
They were actually pretty fun when I was playing it. The first time I was playing on my Wii U, when I first got it, actually, it was really fun.
It's a good little mini game library. I enjoy it. That was the place where it was like, hey, look, Pikmin, yay! And then they made a real Pikmin. How do I get to these food bottles without dying all the time? Dying all the time. Okay, we're gonna go.
Oh yeah, you'll have to jump off after you get onto the ledge over there.
See, I did it in reverse order. I'm gonna do this first.
Do you have any of the power-ups?
Some. No. Oh, I'm okay.
Not the ones he wants though.
I don't have the power. I don't have the power-ups I need. I have the power-up I deserve. So.
Oh. Okay.
I know what part of the video you were watching.
There we go.
have to trust with my computer open.
Oh, I gotta take a call real quick.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Oh, oh. Oh, oh no, no, no! All I wanted was your glue bottle. Should have gone invisible. I had that ability too.
Ooh. And right into the water.
What I deserve. Raccoons need a bath. Not to talk about Universal Studios all day, but we went there and we saw the Animal Actors show, and there was one raccoon that ran across the stage. And I was like, yeah! Represent!
I actually been to Universal Studios a few times.
Yeah? Are you here in LA?
No, I'm in New Mexico.
Oh, you're on the West Coast. West-ish
Yeah.
side of the country. I doubt New
Yeah,
Mexico considers themselves West Coast, but...
But my parents have been there. They've been there during their honeymoon, but they also took me and my brother a few times. We actually did enjoy a few places there.
That's pretty cool.
Last time my parents have been there before we came around home was when the Simpsons ride was the Back to the Future ride.
Yeah. I missed that Back to the Future ride. But I really don't, because we went on The Simpsons and then I went and watched the Back to the Future and I was like, this is kind of a lame ride. There's really not much going on. You go to 2015 and then you go to Dinosaur Time and then you go to Ice Age, and not in that order. And that's it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, so there's like nothing from the movie in this. No, did I go all the way back? No, I didn't. Oh, but I got that one already. All right.
We're hoping to go back to Universal again next year, as well as Disneyland, because my parents are trying to save up because my mom's sister has never been to Disneyland since she was a little kid.
Got it. Well, definitely save up, because even if you buy tickets and parking and a hotel, you still have to pay for all the food.
There's so much.
I'm determined to save enough right here so I can take my family. It's been years since we went, especially for my brother here. He loves Disney.
That's cool.
The reason why I want to go to Disneyland is because of the Marvel camp, Avengers campus that they just built. I really want to check that out.
We had passes before COVID, and then COVID came around and canceled them. So now we have Universal passes. But I never got to go on the Rebel ride, whatever it is, the giant, like a huge ride in Star Wars. And we never got to go into the cantina.
The Rebel Alliance? I am trying to remember.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the ride. It's like an epic ride. It's like a 40-minute experience. It's two rides merged into one. And when you get there in the morning, it'll tell you whether or not all the ride is full for the day. It's that popular. Like, people arrive at 4 a.m. They park out in front of the park to get into the ride. It's ridiculous. So, so we were gonna do that, but then COVID.
Yeah.
Like, everyone here was getting ready for their year of whatever they wanted to do, and COVID is like, hold my beer.
Pretty much.
Yeah, for real.
Hold my bourbon.
I don't want to. I don't want to sound as though I am downplaying COVID at all, because it's so serious. But COVID actually got me out of like a horrific job situation 2 months in advance, and still getting paid for it. So I was like, in a way, it enabled me to do what I wanted to do in that particular moment, and the rest of it's just been like,
Jimmy,
Yeah.
Jimmy, you need to be honest with us right now. Did you invent COVID?
Did I invent COVID? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Alex Jones warned me about this. I knew it.
No! No, you got. Oh, good. I died.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, good. Oh, man. I was gonna say I have to do all that again.
No.
I'm all right. I had a lucky horseshoe.
I'm okay too.
I'm okay. Nice.
So I blame COVID though on the fact that I was getting ready for my state test for my certification for an MA. But
Nice.
as soon as I got the okay, I get an email saying, due to COVID, we're closing everything and we don't know when we're opening up.
What's worse is that my when I was in my community college, we were supposed to have like a field trip to some of the museums that were left. The last one that we had within my area near my house, and it was a lot of fun because there was a lot of cool things they just got exhibited. But after, but then COVID hit, and then it's like no. What's worse is that my photographer teacher, I told him that I had my N64 copy of Pokemon Snap, and he was hoping that I would bring it to class so that way we could play it, and just for fun because that's what got him into photography too.
Of all the things, why Pokemon Snap? Oh, because it's taking photos. Oh, that's
Right,
interesting.
yeah, I think they said that's what got him into photography.
You got it. Now I understand. I was like, I didn't connect the word Snap yet. I only heard Pokemon.
Pokemon Snap was such a great game.
The new one's fun.
Lots of
Was the new one any good?
lots of little neat
Yeah.
hidden secrets in that game too.
Yeah.
We have the new one. My daughter plays it. It's a pretty good game. I mean, it's no bug snacks, but you know,
Yeah, it's hard to get to Bug Snacks level though. I mean, come on.
it really is. That game is fantastic. So
It's like 8 years. What is that? Like over 10 years of development or something? When
Is it
when did
really?
Octodad come out?
I don't
When was
know.
Octodad? That was 2012. So how
Bug
long
snacks
is
been around, but they've been working on that. It feels so light and breezy. So that's fascinating that it was in
that? I don't.
development for that.
Well, I don't know. I don't know exactly when they did development, but like I would imagine they started working on something right after Octodad. At least after its DLC. Like
Okay.
you don't just sit around forever.
Yeah, I would imagine you're right. When was Octodad? And they made Octodad 2, right?
I don't
I
think so.
could have sworn there was an after that too, actually.
No, I think there's Octodad 2, yeah.
Is she here? They didn't have a Wikipedia page before.
Oh, man.
Once it came out, Bug Snacks.
Oh, like
So,
a fighting game?
It made it doing research way harder.
No, Bug Snacks is like a Pokemon type game with puzzles for capturing these crazy critters, but in a real eerie RPG in this kind of Muppet world. I mean, it is in a class of its own. I could keep talking and it still wouldn't quite describe the zaniness of that game. We're talking about Bug Snacks.
It's actually Octodad Deadliest Catch is the sequel to Octodad.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought there was an Octodad too. Oh, you
Octodad looks like it's it's kind of like a tech demo almost. It's just about physics, and then they just turned it into like a more challenging game for the sequel.
Got it. That explains it. All right. Well, I think we're getting close to getting over to some Tales of Eternia here.
Yes. Let's switch on out.
Switch on out. Y'all have a happy Halloween. Stay safe. Eat lots of Reese's peanut butter cups. Find some fair trade chocolate.
Yeah.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
So since I know that Thorin is coming in next, one of the
Yes.
first bonding points that I had with Thorin goes back to a conversation from about 25 minutes ago.
22 minutes ago,
talking
specifically.
about- we were talking
I
about,
see.
Sly, like cosplaying as Sly. The